Hey guys, welcome back. It's Frank. American Eagle Rises. You know where you're at. Thursday. Tired. Had to work late again. I'm getting tired of working late. Because then I get home and it's late and I'm behind. God, I just got done eating, guys, and it's like 7:30. Anyway, you guys don't want me to complain about work. You guys want some news. Well, real quick, looks like, I don't know, man. I guess everyone wants to buy stuff on Wall Street. Yeah, 10-year treasury went down. Dollar lost actually a little bit of value. So that pretty much fueled the rest of the Wall Street market. Actually, gold and silver did get a bid in addition because probably the dollar value wouldn't go down. And Bitcoin got a little bit, still not back up, so I don't know. I think Ethereum is kind of somehow going up. Why? I don't know. Typically Bitcoin. And then the other ones kind of they call it altcoin season, but it's more like shitcoin season. But anyway, yeah, we took our profits. We're fine. This is fine. Like that little dog that's on fire. Yeah, so I think I told you guys too. I was trying to drill. And I don't know, man. I think my brick, it's solid brick. Like it's decorative brick, but man, I don't know, man. Try to get another one through, man. Even though this thing's a masonry bit, man, it's barely touched. So Frank says, you know what? There's another tool I'm gonna need. Yeah. Actually, there's another one, but it might be overkill. But it might be fun to. Yeah. So it's a little bit more expensive. So what am I talking about? So they have, because I have a hammer drill, and you can use that to go through. Like I use it for concrete. It's pretty easy. I think I did a couple here. I don't know though. Just on the side of the house, man. This one took forever. Shouldn't take an hour to drive a hole that long. So yeah. They have what's called an SDS Plus, and it's very similar to a hammer drill. But the difference is like the drill on the end has like this lock camming feature, and it provides much more power into the driving. So it's a little bit more power and it does more, we'll call it hammers into it. There's a couple different ones. I wanted to get the Ryobi one. It was a cordless one. It's like $200 just for the tool. I'm like, I don't know how many times I'm going to have to use that. Sorry, guys. I'm like all itchy. I just got done walking as well. I did get a walk in, so at least we got that in. I'm just like, I don't know, right? So I'm thinking maybe I'm going to go to Harbor Freight. And there's one that's actually on discount if you're an Inside Track member, which I am. We already got our discount. Definitely, the discount is for a year, and we definitely recouped all that money and then some. So, but yeah, it's like 80, 85, and it's not bad, but it's corded, which. The good news with a corded one is I can just keep going, right? There's no battery. Most likely those motors are a little, And then there's another one called SDS Max. And these things looks like those big miniguns in Predator. Like these things, and they're meant more for larger diameter. So if you need to do something that's like over an inch, yeah, if you're like a construction worker on a bridge and you got to make But you can also use it for demo. I guess that's what it's primarily used for. The SDS Plus one you can use, but anything major. So anyway, yeah, I learned that a couple days ago. So I didn't have time to go get it today. I want to go get it tomorrow. I'm going to hang out with my buddy Friday. I don't know. Maybe I'll go get it Friday. I don't know, guys. I'm about to just order it and pay the $8. Anyway, you're like, this is America First. But we also like to, I like to do my DIY projects and save some money. Especially if it's just, like I call it, sweat equity. But when it comes to tools, guys, like I said, I didn't want to get it. I tried it for a couple times, and it's just, it's a no-go. I need something a little bit more, yeah. Because yesterday, I think I was out there for 30 minutes, or 35 minutes. It didn't even go that far, guys. Like, now, it could be the drill bit is already toast. That would be kind of crazy. But anyway, if I get the new one, it gets a new one, so I need... Frank and his tools. I wish Dad would... My dad would be like a little kid in a candy shop. He'd be like, oh my God, what's that tool for? What's this tool? What's this for? He'd be like, you use this one? Really? Show me. Like that, maybe during the brief moments between different lives, maybe me and him get to play with tool. That would be pretty cool. But anyway, we don't know. We won't know any of that stuff until we get there. We won't know until we get to that bridge. So one of the big things here. One of the things, real quick. Mr. Presidente Donald Trump. It's starting to look like Jerome Powell is going to be packing his bags. We made a prior video a couple days ago. It's starting to look like that. I don't know if you want to call it fired, but sources. Again, we don't know. Trump's been saying a whole bunch of stuff. So whoop. We'll see what happens. Well, here's the thing. Careful what you wish for. Like, if he gets rid of Powell and puts someone else in there, that's just gonna make things worse. I don't want that, but I doubt it. I think he's gonna get someone in there more sound money. Now again, it's probably not gonna flip a switch overnight. I mean, we've been on a fiat system for a very long time. But I don't know. That'd be great news because perhaps we may reevaluate the dollar and get there. But who knows? What was the other thing? Damn it, guys. Sorry, guys. I don't know what it is. I think it's this work thing, and I'm just kind of losing it here. But it looks like maybe Trump may also have... what was it? Adam Schiff might be, bye-bye. Bye-bye. But yeah, let me put on my glasses here real quick, guys. Sorry, I thought I had it in my mind and it just... Oh, yeah, I forgot about this one. Trump reportedly plans order to open 401ks to private market. That's basically saying that, because a 401k, it has to go into certain funds, and only certain companies have it. So, now, there's still going to have to be, like, a lot of, come on, Frank, get it together, like, regulation. Like, 401ks are real, I mean, as much as the Wall Street isn't very, it's not, it's not shady, right? It's not shady. But that should help kind of drive some of these, because there's a lot of funds that have those expenses and crap. So that would kind of help that. And then you may have other options, but hopefully if it goes private, then maybe you can have more liberty as to kind of what funds you want to... Again, it's it's a step in the right direction, right? You know, it's nothing. None of this stuff is a panacea, but you know, the other side would have never thought of this stuff, right? So hey, what was the other? Oh yeah, this isn't America First News, but it could be America First News. And I haven't seen too much come out of it. So if you guys got anything, I haven't seen anything, but it looks like it's relatively recent. So I need to confirm this, but I've seen a couple news sites. So CNN, and I think it was, I don't want to say Al Jazeera, but yes. Supposedly, Israel, again, it just says that. We got to confirm it. Israel hasn't said anything. But it says strikes on Damascus, Syria. So I'm not sure what the hell all of a sudden that means. Yeah, good luck, Israel. Stop it. Stop it. Shame on you. Shame on you. Get in the corner. Think about what you did. No, that never happened to me. Yeah, so I think I saw it was like, I don't know, it was like a news channel and it was like blown up behind them. So again, the tinfoil hat, which is very slick today, right? Yeah. Hopefully, I still got hair, but I got these little. Anyway, you guys don't give a shit about that. But anyway, so where am I going here? Okay, so whenever you see a news outlet, you know, and it's live. Again, I love doing this because, yeah, it's live, all right, but it's not. There's some right. That means there's something shenanigans going on, right? So like, it just happened to be timed during that news segment while they're recording, right? No, there's no coincidence. No coincidence. So I don't know. I mean, it could be true, half true, not true. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, if buildings blew up, right? I mean, that part happened. I hope to God not many people died, but we don't know, right? Hell, it could have been Syria blowing up their own buildings. Hey, look, it's Israel, and then all of a sudden, right? Or I don't know, maybe it was Israel. Shit, I don't know, right? But Israel normally comes out and says, "Hey, man, look, yeah." So that's not going on here, guys. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see something later on. So keep that in mind. But none of our, Anyway, I think it's odd. But again, maybe this is just hot off the press and it's coming here. All right, 13 minutes. Let's kind of. I don't want this to go too long. Oh, so the other thing. So maybe we can, hey, you haters and you leftists, you guys think you have moral high ground and you know everything. So I'm gonna actually ask for your help. I know, it's crazy. I'm gonna ask for your help. No, because I think you guys do a good job of pissing and moaning and crying and complaining. So this is a job just for you. And I'm not, as much as I'm, tongue-in-cheek about that, it is true, and I think this is a job for you to do. But, because only you guys can do it correctly. So, President Trump is casting an even bigger net with this hoax, if you guys know what I mean. So anyway, the proverbial Epstein list, he shoots out a couple of long-winded messages, man. He must have had to take he must have been in the bathroom for a while. But he's like calling out, oh, it's a hoax by the Democratic Party. And if you, some of my supporters were tied in. So I need your help to stir up. Right? I need you to get online, start complaining to your friends, start complaining to your other feminist supporters and your communist supporters to say, hey, Mr. Trump, we want that list out because we think you're on it. Keep doing it. Keep, like I said, shut, there's already a guy, a Republican representative from Tennessee. He's doing it a little bit different. Actually, he's pretty smart of him, too. So you guys keep doing that, right? I need your help, okay? Because I want to see the list, too. But it's not going to be what you want it to be. But please, by all means, right? Let's we're in poker, and this is the river, and we have to show our cards, okay? But so he's what's the correct word? Not protest, I don't know. When you're in Congress, you petition. That's it. Yeah, petition. You petition wants to bring in Maxwell, Galicia Maxwell. Which way is it? Maxwell's her last name, or yeah. Anyway, because she kind of knows a little bit of information. She's willing to kind of hey, as long as a little deal can be made, right? So he's inviting her to Washington, D.C., and if she won't come, well, then I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. What movie is that from, guys, huh? Which one is that one from? Huh? That was a good movie. All right, anyway. 17 minutes. Yeah, no, outside of that, let's take a good look. I don't see anything else. Elon Trump. Oh, yeah. Or Elon Trump. That's hilarious. That's a Freudian slip. Oh, yeah. Iran keeps... Oh, hey, if you guys hurt us again, we're going to... Yeah. If we hurt you guys one more time, you won't have a country, so don't worry. Don't worry, Iran. We already spent enough money destroying your nuclear BS, right? Yeah, it says that there warns a bigger blow to U.S. Israel if they attack again. Oh, well, you sure about that? If we attack you again, it'll be the last attack because you won't have anything left. But no, we're not gonna tempt that bear, right? We don't want any war, especially in the day. I call it. I'm sorry. God-forsaken Middle East. It is. I'm sorry, man. You got 3 religions. Just it's your fault. Your fault. No, my God's better than your. Oh, right. And then it's like, guys, Abraham worshiped the same God. So what the hell? And it's been going on for how long, right? So someone's lying. I think they're all lying, to be honest. I think what's called true... There's a big difference between religion and faith, right? So I'll leave you with that, right? So, but if you ask me, most of the religions have been hijacked for centuries. I don't know, 1,000+ years in some cases. Perhaps more. We don't know, right? None of us were alive back then. Hell, I mean, if you can fake this, right, I'm pretty sure someone can take a book and just, scrub something out. Hell, because these manuscripts were, written down. Now, again, they did a good job, so whatever copy they had, but over time, each copy, until the advent of the printing press, that's when at least you had, one, so at least if you had one book, that book and this book were exactly the same before, even though it was the same book, right? You had a different person writing it down, right? So they had one. Anyway, that's just to say, the Middle East is God-forsaken, man. God has left the Middle East. He's like, man, I can't reach him. Every time I try, another religion comes up, and then they just start killing each other. And he's like, man, I already sent one guy. I sent my best guy down there. It's already done. Like, what are they doing? I wonder if it's like that. You know, you never know, right? But it'd be pretty comical if that's the case. Anyway, we're just having fun because I don't know what else to say or do here near the end. I just went on my little thing. So anyway, we'll find that infamous elusive stop button, which we did, and we'll wish you a good day. All right, I still got some stuff to do, but anyway, I'll see you. Bye.